A grand jury indicted Brian Kohberger in the deaths of 4 University of Idaho students.
Kohberger was already charged with their murders, but this indictment allows prosecutors to skip his upcoming preliminary hearing, which was scheduled for 5 days in late June. Shannon Moody, with our sister station in Spokane, talked with a legal expert on the strategy to move to convene a grand jury.
While a grand jury may be an unfamiliar concept for most,
grand jury system exists in the Constitution. It's in the Fifth Amendment. It's been around since 1776.
trial attorney Mo Hamoudi says it is a legal strategy that safeguards a highly publicized case, since the process is done behind closed doors instead of the public preliminary hearing. It can protect the defendant and witnesses.
The witnesses feel much more comfortable, sometimes freer to talk.
Hamoudi says that can play against the defense because a grand jury isn't an adversarial process. No cross-examination.
The only authority that the defense attorney has is nothing. Can't do anything.
Another plus for the prosecutor, keeping their case theory secret until trial, as they only present some of the evidence.
The grand jurors ask questions to the witnesses. They're free to do that. And they're free to ask the prosecutor to produce witnesses and produce additional evidence. They have subpoena power.
And since a majority of those jurors agreed to indict, Hamoudi says it can also point to the strength of the case we'll see play out at trial, a vote of confidence for the state moving forward.
Absolutely, because what the prosecutor received was a positive nod by members of the public with respect to some of the evidence that they've collected thus far.
Now, this Friday, Dateline will detail the latest on the investigation into the murders of the 4 college students in Moscow,
including exclusive information on the suspected murder weapon, details on an incident police believe alleged killer Brian Kohberger committed ahead of the murders, and more on what was going on in the Kohberger family home in Pennsylvania in the days before his arrest. That is this Friday on Dateline right here on NBC.